to navigate on GoFormative when we're working on exit ticket and homework. So once you sign in, it usually directs you to the assignment. So you might see something like this. So here is the title of the assignment, test example. So when you click on exit ticket, it should say exit ticket or homework. So if I show you the preview of it, previewing as a student. So this is what you would see. So I'm going to work with this problem and show you what you need to do. So here, this is where you would type in the answer, but there are going to be problems where it's going to require you to show your work. So let's click on show your work. So here is the area where you can write out the work. Now, if yours is touchscreen, then you can use a stylus pen or your finger to write out your work. You're still free to use a mouse. So here I would click, make sure that it says scribble. So it says 3 plus 4n equals negative 409. Now you're free to write the problem if you like. Now you can also click down here to enlarge. But again, depending on how much work you write, it's just going to enlarge. It doesn't actually give you more space. But the only way to navigate around there to get more space is if you start writing on the side right here, on both sides, the left side and the right side. Now, as we progress, you're going to have some problems where it might require a lot of steps. So if you want to color code your work, you click at the top, the first icon on the top, and you click on these colors and then just hit OK. What I do recommend is do not use orange or red right here. That's what I'm going to use when I'm grading. So again, you can use any other colors, just don't use this red orange color. So say I want to use green. I click OK. So when I'm solving this, I'm going to subtract 3 to both sides. So I have 4n equals to negative 52. Then again, I want to switch to a different color. Hit OK. Divide by 4. So I have n equal negative 13. So I can just box it. So I just use line, or you can draw it. Okay. Or you can just simply type it in, n equal negative 13. Now, the typing in portion, you could type it if it's just one line. If it's a fraction, I would just keep my answer here. As we progress, there's certain ways on how to write an answer. But again, for typing, it's only if it's simple one-lined text. Now, if something where it's like a big fraction, I would just leave it here. So again, I mentioned about you can click on the down arrow to zoom in. It's going to look similar like this when you do it on your Chromebook or on your phone or iPad, personal computer. If you want to utilize your space, you would just simply just write on the left side, write on the right side. So again, if you have the question, it just zoom out, so it's kind of small. But clicking down doesn't actually mean it gives you more space. It just looks different because I'm doing this on my computer. You'll see it differently when you do it on your Chromebook or phone or iPad or personal computer. Now, once you finish working it out and boxing your answer, using your stylus, pen, your finger, or your mouse, just simply click on the check. And basically, it just submits for you. Now, if you didn't submit and you just click on the X to close it, it will save your work, but it won't submit it until you hit the check. Now, again, I would recommend that make sure that you submit it before the deadline. I usually have these assignments due at the end of the day or due at the end of a school day. So again, just simply click on the check. So I'll show you. Again, here's the check. And then when you scroll down, it usually says submit your work. So make sure you click on the check and then check if at the very bottom it says submit your work. If you see it, click on it. If you haven't and you just basically close out the tab or you close your computer, it will still save your work, but it won't submit it. From my end, it will say open and I will be able to see if you submit it or not. So again, make sure you double check, you hit check and click on submit when you look at the bottom.